Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Formula Sim Series Champions Cup, powered by Team Shazoo. Here we are at the Baku City Circuit for today's round, where the drivers are going to be tested on all lengths of their ability here with this street circuit that throws up surprises around every single corner. Top speed today, the driver's going to reach his 209 miles an hour down that long back straight. I'm here with Lerb today. Lerb, what do you think is going to happen in today's race?
Good evening, everyone. Well, it's Baku. It's going to be very crazy, very tight street circuit with a massive straight to overtake on. It's one that, as fans of the sport, we look forward to every season, and it's going to be no different here.
Yeah, we're looking forward to it in real life this time next week. We'll be getting prepared. A bit more information about today's circuit. The longest flat section is 2,010 meters with that heavy braking zone into turn one. Many famous incidents over the years, including Hamilton's magic button, the Red Bull crash, as we're now seeing the drivers are now coming out to do their laps. What times do you think the drivers will be setting today, Lub?
Well, I'm not too sure about the times, but I know they'll be quick. As you say, it's a race for outplayed racing where they can actually seal the championship today. They've got a sizable lead over Team Shazoo and IFR Esports team. So with Facilio and Ricky, they'll be looking to seal that championship today. We should also look out for the likes of Agiano and Leo, two very fast drivers who I'm sure will be in the fight for pole position.
Certainly. The place we're going to be watching out for some overtakes here on the track is the end of the first DRS zone. It's a place where drivers can get bold on the brakes. Seeing if anyone makes a mistake into Castle, maybe on the exit of Castle, the drivers may be able to get a sneak up there. And also do head down to turn one, and the back straight is going to be the action zone today. The drivers have to be very careful on the pit exit as well, and pit entry, as the stewards will be keeping a close eye on the actions.
Right, so let's go on board of a lap of the Baku City Circuit with Harman, who is racing for QRT, currently 8th in the standings, and a pretty cool battle, you must say, for 8th position, with TTG behind them on 41 points, and also LFR. So we'll go on board with Harman, who's going to take our first lap around the circuit. So here he is.
Around the 80 meters. Ooh, is he gonna do it? That's nice, nicely done indeed. You have to take a lot of that curb there. Braking down, try not to hit the wall, get a nice exit. Heads down the straight, reaching speeds of 205 miles an hour as head down to the braking zone. Brake around 80 meter board. Down, use all the curb, use all the exit. This is another challenging section here. There is the oversteer. Also here as well, to try and hit the apex as much as possible there, and try not to use that curb that much, otherwise you'll go into the wall. The most challenging section for anyone F1 driver here on the calendar, the castle section. Ooh, very nicely done.
That was close as well.
His heart through your mouth. He had a little lock up through there as well, didn't he, Lib?
Yeah. Let's see what his time is as he's going to approach the end of Sector 2 now. This tricky left-hand corner here. Let's see. Oh, he's not going to use the curb, but he does go in deep, and I think he just about grazes the wall, don't you?
Yeah, he just about grazed the wall there. Very close, locking his tyre.
Oh, he's backed off on his lap as well. I believe it is Jabraka next year. Let's see what time he's going to get. He's actually going to get a slipstream down the straight as well, so worked out perfectly for Jabraka, doesn't it? So that's
a massive slipstream.
Yeah. It's going to be a factor as well in qualifying. It's a very long straight, so if you can get any sort of slipstream, it's going to be very good for you.
It's all about playing the team game.
Yeah, Jabraka comes across the line. That's a 38.6. There's also Facilio's just gone to a lap. Yeah, that's Ricky who has got a 38.2. Coming across the line there is a Haas as well. That's Garofu. And he slots
Everyone
into fourth.
out on track. apart from, I think, a Williams.
Yeah.
Is it Williams or an LP?
That would be a Williams, yeah. All of the times they're coming in at the front. That's a great lap there from Ogiano and Isma as well. He was top momentarily. So all the
There was
fast
a lot of
times are coming
traffic
in.
here.
I think, Tex2X Pro wasn't a lap but invalidated and he's now into the pit lane. Let's see, there's Aston Martin just coming on to the end of his lap here. Just about to go through the final set of corners. That's Aras for Team Shazoo. So currently Joey's in P11 for Team Shazoo, so let's see where Aras can slot himself.
Track position here is going to be vital for the drivers, seeing as a new lobby will be created for fresh tyres.
Yes.
So it's all about maximising. That was a little bit of a corner cut from Lewis, but I don't know how we didn't get that. Oh, there's a guy that is binned it in the castle section. That is LFR Jaum. That was sideways, and it compromised Lewis VLT's run into the castle section. So he had to back off.
Oh, yeah. We were on board with Aras, who went up into P8 there, but he's back down to P9. I think that was Fasilio who went for fastest.
It's a nice lap.
Yeah,
the time's going to get faster as the track warms up. Here in the Azerbaijan capital.
Right, let's have a look at... No, who should we have a look at? Because there's Tex2X Pro and Harman who are on outlaps. Maybe Jaum, I think. I don't know if he got damaged.
Jaum. He might be going to the pit, seeing as he's sideways. Yeah, he looks very good in the pit. He's very left.
Yeah, he is. He hasn't got a full battery either, so... Let's see Harman then, because he's next on to his lap. Actually, I think Mishi might. I'm not...
Ares is on a lap, maybe?
Let's see.
Yeah.
No, I think...
To, maybe.
No, I think he's not using ERS.
Yeah,
CRS is the same.
Battery light.
But yeah, let's see Harman. Obviously made a mistake in his first lap, so he needs to get this one on the board. Realistically, you can do 3 runs at this circuit in qualifying, so he's used 1, so he really does have to get this lap in, as he is going to be heading into turn 1 now.
All about saving the tyres around here. They don't have too much wear, seeing as tyre wear is a big factor around the circuit, because it is such a long circuit. It will just drain the life out of your tyres. Yeah,
it's 6 kilometres in length, this circuit. Obviously the 2 kilometres straight is a lot of that, but corners like these where it's a pretty big challenge on the tyres to get it stopped and turned in, and especially the middle sector as well. It's a lot of slow speed corners which you have to get the exit out of onto the long straights, so really there's no time to rest on this circuit, as Harman's just going into the castle section very shortly.
Going to be a lot of wear on the front right as well, seeing as that's where most of the high speed turns are on.
Yeah, I think as well, is it Jabraka ahead who he's going to be returning the favour to his teammate with a slipstream just out the final corner.
So this is a team game that they're going to have to perfect if they want to get anything out of this.
Oh, Harman's went a bit wide though. That's not ideal, but let's see, will this slipstream to Jabraka be any good?
They've perfected this.
Yeah, that's a very good slipstream. So Jabraka's going to go on to his lap as well, so it's very nice from them as Harman comes across the line now, and it's going to be 7th place.
P7, that's very solid for the team.
Yeah, 38.259, and QRT currently in a pretty decent position there. There's also Tex2X Pro in the AlphaTauri, who's actually getting the slipstream from Actilino from Eneland. Tex2X Pro goes into 4th place there.
Ogiana on his lap, I think he should be.
Yeah, we'll go on board with the provisional pole sitter for the Talent Factory Esports team, who
He's got to
yeah,
break around 80 meters. Hit that
technically
apex nicely.
Talent Factory are actually still in with a chance for the championship. It's very slight,
Oh,
and
he's hit the wall.
yeah, he's hit the wall.
Does that
And
compromise his time?
yeah,
A
he's
bit?
1.5 attempts down this time, so it's not great for him.
There's a lot of traffic in the way as well there.
Yeah, I think we should also mention that obviously there is multiple TF drivers in the lobby tonight. Well, he hit the wall again, hasn't he? But the TF drivers in the McLaren are from IFR Esports team, who obviously they're coming back soon, but they're registered in the event, and a few of their drivers have moved on to Talent Factory. So he's gone over the curb there as well.
He's hit the wall again.
Yeah.
I heard the sound, and that's some.
Ooh, they're hurrying up into the final corner, aren't they?
What is going on here? They've not done well here.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's not great for Leo either, because he's now going to be starting his lap behind the Haas. And they're going to actually be battling to turn one. This is the first battle that we've seen today, so one of them's got to give up.
Who's going to give in? It's like Mazepin.
I don't think either of them are, they? Oh, that's...
Oh, well, the Haas has to give in.
I think it's...
But he's nearly binned it.
I thought Leo might have invalidated there, but yeah. Oh, Legend. It's gone quickest.
Like 3 100ths. 4 100, sorry. That's a nice lap indeed. We was too busy watching this battle.
Yeah, FER Louis VLT has just gone P1 as well. Leo just outbroke himself.
Leo.
Yeah.
And he hit the wall as well.
Some Aston Martins come in across the line now. That's Joey, the fan favourite. But it's only P15 for Joey. That's not great by his standards.
Is doing a Sebastian Vettel.
Oh. Well, Sebastian Vettel got a podium last year, didn't he? So
P2.
Maybe that's a good thing. But we'll see where Joey can get in the race.
On board there, Joey does.
Oh yeah, I see that.
Oh, that's Leo in the castle section. Is nearly killed some.
That's a close one. There is, I believe that's... No, it's... I don't know who that is.
We also have to mention there's plans for next F1. What are you thinking is going to be happening with Formula Sim Series?
Well, I think, obviously we can't disclose what's happening, but I think it's the future of Formula Sim Series is going to be very bright next F1, isn't it? I can't wait for it. New game. It's going to be a blast.
Looks like it will be. Crossplay as well coming in. It's going to be
that's going to be interesting. Garofu's just come across the line. He's in P16 now. Here comes the other rush. Mishi's up into P4. There's the Red Bull that's gone to the pits as well. And yeah, I think a lot of cars are actually coming into the pits. Ismo isn't though. He's just gone 2.5 attempts quicker than his teammate at the top.
Obliterated that time.
He is flying.
FER doing it for España.
Yeah, it's a very good lap there from the Spaniard. He's had some good performances in our Thursday league, and it's translating quite well to the Champions Cup.
I do not like watching the onboards when they go into the pit entry here. It looks dangerous.
It's a massive challenge, quite dangerous in real life, isn't it? And I think if we just look with Ricky here, the drivers are allowed to go over this white line here, so they can take it at quite some speed, which, although it risks breaking your wing and potentially your tyre off, you can actually gain a lot of time from it. So that'll be crucial in the race.
It's all about the little
exactly.
advantages that all make a big difference as a driver.
Right, let's see. I think there's Pedrao who is just coming onto a lap now.
Let's have a look at that.
For LFR. So,
yes, there is. He's braking. Use the apex right to curve very nicely indeed.
It's a very nice first corner by him.
Break it on 50 meters. Nicely done. Zooms down. There's a long straight.
I think one thing as well is he's not going to get a slipstream. His teammate is still in the pit lane, so he's going to lose out with that, unfortunately for him.
Yeah, everyone has done a slipstream pretty much that I've seen.
Yeah.
So it's all about their differences here.
See,
Tricky chicane.
he's 4.5 attempts up on his personal best. See,
It's not going to be much of
here.
a difference, though, is it?
Yes, I think right now he's. Oh, he had to turn out that one, didn't he? I thought he was going to hit the wall, and I think he thought that as well. And,
what?
Oh no, that was.
What?
I think that might have been a connection. I thought I seen him going towards the wall. Then that was a dodgy moment.
Was his wheel broke or what? You know.
Yeah.
Suspension issue.
Oh, clobbers that inside curve, doesn't he? Let's see what his sector time's going to be. Yeah, he's 8 attempts up actually. So
8 attempts up, yeah. Hello.
That's not a bad lap.
Like 13th, maybe.
Yeah. I don't know if Ares got a slipstream. Yeah, that's what I mean. Let's see then.
Very left.
A few drivers going on to laps now as well. We'll go on board with Leo after this as Pedro comes across the line, and that's P9.
Wow.
That's actually a very good lap considering he didn't have a slipstream as well, which sure must be worth at least a tenth or two. So that's very good from Pedro. Let's have a look at Leo then.
Much below that.
Yeah, very quick driver. So yeah, it's heading into turn number 3 now. 4th gear. Seems quite high really, but yeah, especially into there. Look at that. Something we're missing, isn't it, Ethan?
What's that, sorry?
Being in 4th gear. Most of these corners, yeah, he's...
Yeah.
Let's see into here. Yep, 4th gear again. This is something we're missing.
Yeah, he's been playing the new F1 game already, man. Gears.
Let's see if it's quick for him, though. It looks to be a pretty rapid lap so far. We've got a comment in the chat from Luca who says Ascicon vibes from Leo's gears. Oh, he goes over that curve pretty well, and he's going to get a slipstream too.
None of the drivers are surely going to be taking that risk in race of...
Yeah, it's very risky. Also ahead of him is Jabraka, who's getting a slipstream. We'll just go on board with him. Quickly, yeah, that's very nice. It's also nice for Leo as well. So Jabraka comes across the line. It's going to be P2 for him. That's very good. Let's see Leo now. 6 attempts up and pole.
Pole position by 5 milliseconds. 5,000, I mean.
The Hasses that are just coming across the line now. He doesn't time it too great, but it's going to be P5 for Axelina.
That's solid.
There's Rudy also coming across the line. He
Where is Lewis going to get here? He's going to go around turn 16. He has some traffic in the way. No, it is his teammate for setting up for the slipstream. But now Isma's going to be second on the grid because I don't think there's any time left, is there?
There must be a timing glitch. There's a few of them that are still coming across the line to go on to laps. Let's see where Lou's going to be. And he goes into pole now, a 37.2.
Obliterated it.
Yeah,
that is a smash.
Rudy's actually retired from the session. He's down in P13, so that's not great for him. Ricky comes across the line. He's up into P6. There's the Aston Martins that are just coming across the line now. There's actually quite a few of them quite close together, so I reckon they may have struggled to get over the line.
Oh, Ogiano has hit the curb and lost it on the exit.
Oh dear.
He has lost his wing.
Yeah.
It's a left-right end plate. I mean, he's lost. That's a disaster for the TF drive.
Harmon's the next one to come across the line, but he has invalidated. Obviously, the 2 Red Bulls are done in the session. Let's have a look on board with Garafu then, who hasn't invalidated his lap, and he's going to be next to come across the line then for NLR. Currently his teammate in P5, which is a very great lap from him. See Garafu as he comes across the line.
Sector 3 now.
Garafu goes P15. Let's see Isma, as you were talking about. I'll take it very close there. Yeah.
Yes.
See,
he's a 10th down on his time.
Is he? So you can still pull it on the front row for sure. Only 5 thousandths to Leo. Obviously he's had the slipstream, but I can't quite remember if he had it before. Yeah, I've seen that. It was strange.
Oh, yeah, into the pit
And
he goes.
yeah, he goes into the pit lane. Oh, he took that quick, didn't he?
I
Let's
can't
see
wait
at
to
the
see this in
back
the
then.
race.
There's Joey, who's
OP
just
rookie.
a tenth up in his time. I think there must have been a bit of an issue at the back because, say, Joey and Jalm, they came across the line to start the final laps quite close to each other, and they're both at the back
P17
of the
for
grid.
Joey. That's not very good for the fan favourite.
Just like
Not
Aston
really
Martin
is.
in real life, P16 and P17.
Yep.
But yeah,
The
that's a shame.
engineer Bradman is not going to be happy there.
Neither will
Out into
Lawrence
the
Stroll.
pits comes Arez.
Yeah, but I think Facilio is. Oh no, he's not on the lap. He
I wonder if we can get a team
invalidated.
radio here, man, and can hear Joey's expressions
Yeah.
after that lap. And it's like Lad Stroll at the weekend.
Yeah, I think we can all guess it anyway what he wanted to say. So yeah. We have a comment from VSR Santerre who says F for Shazoo. That's yeah, 100%. Not a great starting position for them, which it must be said in a pretty crucial race for their championship. 36 points behind OP, who can seal it at this race. They'd need to get 21 points over Shazoo, which I'm not too sure on what the permutations are, but I'm sure we'll try and work it out between us. But
Yeah, we're going to have
yeah.
LRB doing all the maths here. He's the permutations man. But Joey RC and the other Shazoo driver Arrows are doing the best Dutch Missile impressions, you know, P16 and P17. But I must say that lap from Lewis at the top, a 2.84, that is a really fast lap. He's obliterated the competition there.
Yeah, indeed. Let's have a look at the results then. So it's FER, Louis VLT on pole, followed by Leo for TF. It's a 1-3 for FER as Isma's in P3. Then Jabraka in P4. Axelinio's in P5 with Ricky in P6. The first IFR driver is Legend in P7 with Ogiano P8. TTG lock out the top 10 with Mishi and TexFX Pro. And then outside of the top 10, which doesn't matter because we're going to restart the lobby shortly, but it's Facilio, then Pedral, Rudy, Harmon, Garafu, Ares, Joey and Xiaom, who are at the back of the grid. I don't think we've mentioned that TF10 actually aren't racing for the last two races of the season. They've got other commitments such as the Pro Exhibition at Silverstone, which is obviously very exciting for them, and they're going to be concentrating on that. But yeah, we'll be starting for the race very shortly, so we'll join you back when it's time for lights out.